Yo guys, this is Jared, aka the Saint of Sins on Xbox Live, and I'm bringing to you some NFL Blitz on the Xbox 360 Arcade. And this gameplay footage is going to be me on Elite League, simply because, well, it beats the hell out of watching me beat up on the AI, even on the hardest difficulty, which is extremely easy. At least from what I found with the icon passing cheat code. I got a little too used to that, and as you'll see during my gameplay here, I'm going to struggle extremely badly on offense. Defense, yeah, I'm going to get burned a lot, but I do, for who knows what reason, I get away with a couple of breaks. Now, I'm not going to spoil the video right away by telling you exactly the results. That would just be stupid. But, yeah, you see I'm struggling picking between the Buccaneers and the Broncos, and the reason for that is I am a Bucs fan, unfortunately, and a Broncos fan, double, unfortunately. And I kind of settled on just going with the Broncos because, well, they're the team that I've loved the most, and the longest actually, and that I'm also a huge John Elway fan, so might as well just go with the Broncos. So check out my pack here. Not exactly all that exciting looking, just yeah, just the default. Now here I wasn't even paying attention to who my opponent was as far as their ratings are concerned. I really didn't even give a shit. I was just so excited to play online because I had tried for a couple of minutes to find a game on the regular online feature mode and just couldn't get anything. For whatever reason, I just couldn't connect to anybody anywhere out there. So I figured, all right, might as well just jump into the feature that I really wanted to really get my hands on, which is Ultimate Teams. Because I enjoyed watching a lot of YouTube channels out there who featured a lot of Ultimate Teams for Madden, NHL, FIFA. And it looked interesting, you know, building your own team and how to unlock them. And just really seemed like a really cool feature that I wanted to give a chance. So here I am trying it out, and not realizing that my opponent has Michael Vick, and that at any point, if he wants, he can start running. And that's going to play into this video a little bit later on, the running game from both him as Michael Vick and my pitiful running game. And here I catch a huge break, just stopping him of the 2-point conversion. And, yeah, so I even tried running with Andy Dalton. Boom! Tough acting to Acton. Yeah, I was completely shocked when that first happened. I was just, like, dumbfounded that first play of me on offense, and I'm already getting hit for a nasty little fumble there. Now, this was a little weird. I noticed that my players would slide a little bit because of a delay between my button pressing and the actual action on the field. I think it has something to do with maybe it's the lag compensation, or maybe it's just pure lag itself. Either way, it was a little jarring to get used to. I think I kind of got into my own there towards the end, really getting into it. I don't know. It was a weird experience. I hadn't played Blitz in such a long time. I think the last time I actually played Blitz would have been on the Nintendo 64 back around what, 99 or something. And I played the ever-loving hell out of that, more so than any other football game. Thankfully, the AI helped me out big there by getting a pick. It wasn't until after my 2 games online that I realized how the dive button works. If you're holding the right trigger and you're pressing A, that's going to be a simple dive for tackle. Now, if you release the right trigger, you just press A normally, like you would in any other game out there. You'll actually jump up to try and intercept the ball. And I have to try and beat this into my head the next time I start playing again, because some of these strategies tend to be a little bit over my head as I'm playing, because I get so focused in on what it is I'm doing as opposed to what I should be doing. I tend to be very closed-minded that way. I don't know if you'd call that narrow-mindedness or what have you, but it is a frustrating trait. Boom! Tough acting to Nacton, bitch. Oh God, that's 2 fumbles on 2 kick returns. How much better could this get for me? Stiff arm. Well, there was that. that nice little highlight. I really got used to abusing the stiff arm on gauntlet mode, and I tried it there, and it just wouldn't work out for me. Apparently, when you stick the arm out, you become more susceptible to relinquishing a fumble. So who knew? Nice little lesson to have learned in life. Now we move on and learn from the mistake. And that mistake is going to cost us right here as I give up a huge play. Finally bring him down to the 5, but I might as well have just let him score. All I did was give him a chance to shave off an extra 10 seconds off the clock is all. And yeah, this was another recurrent theme I had noticed throughout this entire game. He would go for the 2-point conversion on every scoring drive, every single time. Let's see, what happens here again? All right, boom, bitch. Get tough acting to Nacton again. And you know what really bothers me is that I have trouble holding onto the ball, as you see. But that's not what really bothered me. So what really bothered me was after looking at the video footage again, because when I was playing this, I really thought it was all user-based forced fumbles. And that wasn't the case when I looked up when I was watching the video as I was cutting it up again. Every single time it was the AI. So of course, you know, a part of me wants to take EA and NFL Blitz and the game developers behind it to a nice little corner of the room, sit them down, maybe give them a rose to kind of, you know, soften up the mood. Maybe have it be in candlelit setting so that way it feels a little bit romantic. And then ask, bitch, how big's his fucking dick? Because goddamn, I've never seen so much love for one person in one fucking game. Ever. Ever. In the history of mankind, it's never been viewed. And here I go running with Andy Dalton because I don't trust my passing game at all. That would be my thing when I was within the red zone. You know, try and run it. Just try and run it, man. Just get short yardage and run. Don't even try to get the big play. Just if you can break off a big play, that's good. If not, that's even better, because you know what? At least I'm moving the ball forward, and that's all I want to do is get some forward progression. Here again, I'm struggling to get any kind of pressure on him. Vic is just allowed to roam the entire backfield completely uncontested, and have plenty of time to gauge just what kind of what kind of position his wide receivers are getting on the field. And that was just infuriating to me. So luckily for me, at times I was able to actually time my hits on his wide receivers well enough to actually, like right here, you'll see that I kind of clipped the wide receiver as my AI teammate pulls down the interception, which was a huge break. Of course, the interception would go on a 3 and out. Oh no, wait, no, I'm fighting here. I do not want to just go quietly into the gentle night, because God, it's infuriating. You know, you know that sometimes you're accepting of a loss, but you know you don't want that loss to be something so demonstrably defeating and deflating that you're just like, yeah, I'm giving up. That's just not how you want to go. You know, that's the bitch way out. And finally, my defense would actually step up and start putting some pressure on Vic in the backfield, and actually force him to kind of lose some possessions well, actually, more so lose his forward momentum and his driving force. I don't really know how he was able to kind of do all these things. I don't know if it was him having some really bad breaks on offense that forced so many interceptions thus far. I think he's up to 3 here. But for whatever reason, I was clawing and scratching and fighting my way back into this game, and I don't know. I think I was pretty much up to the challenge. As you see here, I pull off something really fucking magnificent with that 2-point conversion. Really, it was a last-ditch effort. I knew I had wasted too much time and too much turbo to really get in a run with Dalton, and there I am. Tough acting to acting, bitch! 2 fumbles on 1 play. Thankfully, my fumble was right into blue jersey territory because, heaven help me, I just can't. I can't deal with it. My guys, they don't have gloves. They dipped their hands in grease and butter before the game and decided they're going to go out there and handicap themselves for the sake of giving the St. Louis Rams a fighting chance. Now, I know what you're wondering. Jarrett, you fat dumb fuck. You finally get the lead. It's only a 1-point lead, but you defensively have been stopping your opponent for this entire second half. Why? Why on God's green earth would you decide to hand the ball over with tremendous field advantage, trying to get the ball back on an onside kick? And I have a very valid reason for that. My logic and thinking completely shit out on me. My brain turned the fuck off. I was gone. Nothing made sense. 2 and 2 now equaled 8 in my mind. And that's not me trying to double the actual number. No, that was just me trying to desperately figure out, wait, 2 and 2, that's like, what, a bundle of sticks. That's 8. 8 sticks and a, wait, what am I talking about? You know, luckily I was able to stop the 2-point conversion. Not like it would have mattered, but really what bothered me here was trying to do something that I haven't been able to do all game long, which is push the ball forward from deep within my own territory. For those of you who are of the optimistic frame of mind, I beg of you to look away because what you're going to see is not going to be pretty. It gets embarrassing here. It gets downright embarrassing simply because this was something I just couldn't do. I could not move the ball forward from my own territory all game long. And here I put myself in that situation where I was going to have to do that. Genius. Absolutely genius. You couldn't ask for a brighter human being than me sitting here right now in front of this fucking game, just trying to get the ball down the field out of my own territory. And of course it failed. And there are no miracles. There isn't a Christopher Lloyd in the backfield watching over me. No, this game comes to a crushing end where I put up more of a fight in this game than I had any right to, and almost stole a game that I really, really was just ill-prepared for. But hey, you know, it's one in the books, and the game's over. What more can I do? That's going to be it for now. I will see you guys later.